Well, Wishy, you've named an extended squad for the game against the Bulldogs this week. Orazio Fantasia and David Myers have been added to the squad. How did they perform on the track today?
Yeah, really well. Yeah, they feel good. They trained well. So it rounds out a good preparation for those guys. So we're really confident that they'll play and play well.
So obviously that's assuming they pull up well tomorrow. Did they give every indication that they'd be fine?
Well, you always go on that assumption. You know, there's always a risk that that they don't feel brilliant the next morning. But we'll deal with all that as we go forward. So, yeah, both those guys, we obviously weigh up. Have they done enough to come in and play in the AFL straight away? We're confident they have, but yeah, those final decisions still have to be made depending on how they're feeling.
So obviously that's pretty exciting news for Bombers fans. Are you expecting any other players to really put their hand up for selection as well?
Yeah, well, we didn't perform that well last week, but off 1 week, we're expecting the players to respond and get back to playing at the intensity we expect. So we're not looking at having to make too many changes, but obviously we've got players like, we've brought Sean McKernan back into that squad. He just gives us that good depth of being able to play in the ruck and as a key position player as well. I think Bagley was already in the squad, so yeah, he's fresh and ready and really hungry for an opportunity to come into the side. Yeah, so really it'll be a fairly stable squad going into this game.
So obviously that final team will come out on Friday. So looking ahead to the game itself, are you confident you've made those necessary improvements to really bounce back this week?
Yeah, so a lot of the improvements that we expect from this week are really around players ramping up their energy levels, their desire to play the way we want to play consistently. So we were just off, and it's not a massive amount, but it was enough to take a little bit of pressure off Fremantle and let them get that ball use, and it was enough for us to just not take some of the kicks that were on for us to take straight away and help us get the ball going forward. So yeah, we were down overall in terms of the way we want to move the ball and getting it inside our forward line and then locking it inside our forward line were all areas that we were down, and we're confident the players know what it takes to get better at that.
Well, the Dogs are obviously coming off a pretty tough fortnight. Are you expecting them to really come out firing, and do you want to also make a bit of a statement yourself that you can get back to that best?
Yeah, really our ultimate aim is we have full respect for whoever we're playing week in, week out. We were disappointed with our output last week, and that's what we can control, and that's what our whole focus is on this week.
So have you spent much time looking at the way they've been playing or the way they're going to line up? Obviously they've got a few selection dilemmas themselves.
Yeah, we obviously have a strong idea of how they've been playing, and we try to predict how they might line up. So we'll do that work as we do with every team. But as I said, how they come out and play with what intensity is no control for us. We're focusing on playing the brand of footy we want to play and measuring how good it is.
Well, good luck this week, and let's hope we can bounce back.
Thanks very much.